Hi students, welcome back to today's class. Now we are going to see session 5, that is creating forms and reports using Wizard. So Wizard means using window we can create the form and we can generate the report. That is overall outcome of the table. No, we can view as a table. Okay, in a report format we can view. And forms are used for entering the data, storing the data into the database. In a different method we can store the data. So it is going to provide a user specified layout. Okay, so in that layout we can enter the values into the table. Okay, with the help of the form we can enter the values into the table. So a form provides the user a systematic way of storing the information into the database. So it will give ordered way to store the information into the database. It is an interface. Okay, it is a graphical interface in a user specified layout or format that allows the user to view and enter and change the data directly in the database objects such as tables. So database object is table, also database object only, so in the database objects such as tables we can user can able to view and enter the data, and user can able to change the data directly in the table. So in this session we will learn how to create the form. So to create a form, click on forms option. See here, forms option located under database section. So click use wizard to create. Click use wizard to create form. The second option you need to click under tasks group. Okay, this is task group. The form wizard dialog box will appear like this. Okay, like this figure 33, the form wizard dialog box will appear. So for a working table, that is now S details tables we are working on. So in that table, whatever field names are available, everything will get displayed in this fields box. Okay, so let us see now. Forms you need to click. See here, the table name is S details. For this I'm going to create the form. Use wizard to create the form. Now you'll get one window. See, like this you are getting one screen now. In this available fields, whatever fields are available in the test details, that everything is getting displayed. So if you are going to select one by one, you are going to add in the field form, no, in the form which fields and all you need to add. Okay, that is form you need to create in order to enter the data into the table S details. So in that form, what are all details need to be displayed, what are all fields need to be displayed. So for that you need to select every individual field, and you can click on this arrow button, right arrow button, or else all the field names you want to have, or you want to enter all the field values into the table S details, you need to click on this double arrow. So everything is moved on to right side. Okay, so field in the form, so available fields in the table is table S details is, these are the fields. So you are moving this everything, all the fields into the right hand side, that is to the form, by clicking on this double arrow. So now you need to click on next in order to set up the subform. If you want to have subform, you need to click this, and if you don't want, just move on to next button. Okay, and arrange controls will be opened. Okay, so here you need to choose the layout for your form. Okay, so whether you want to have in this form method, or you want to have the form in this method, or you want to have form in this method. Okay, see here, like this if you want to have, or like this if you want to have, or like in this format or in this format. So like that it will show the main form arrangement. So we can have in the first one. Okay, columnar and labels left. Okay, so like this we are going to have the form. Okay, after that you click on next, you set the data entry. Okay, so this form is to display all the data only. So next we need to click on next. We need to apply the styles: light gray color, orange color, gray, ice blue, or watercolor, or red color. So like that you choose the color here, apply the styles, and 3D look, no border, 3D look, flat. So like that anything you can choose it here. Okay, field border, for this field no border you want to have as 3D look, or no border, or else flat. So like that you can choose the field border here, and you need to click on next and set the name for the form. So if you want to set the new name for the form, you can set the new name, or else you can give the same name itself. You click on finish. Okay, so the form will get opened like this. Now you, if you want to have enter the next record, no, see already 4 records are there. If you want to view the records, you can click this arrow one by one. See, 4 3 2 1, like that it is moving on. You click this arrow with one vertical line, no, it will be moving to first record. and this will be moving to last record, fourth record. So if you want to create a new record, you need to click on this arrow with one star, one symbol is available. No, this icon you need to click in order to add the new record. See, now I'm going to enter the fifth record. So ID is 5. ID is given as 5. And now you use the mouse. Don't use the arrow keys or tab key. You need to click on the mouse. Okay. Name you enter. And now roll number. Roll number, you give some roll number, and date of birth also you just give, because student details only, so here in the 10th standard 98 like that I'm giving. The class is 10, and phone number only 5 digits was given, so 5 let us give, 5 or 6. Okay. Email, email ID you also just enter any ID. Okay. Okay, next, color, next location, so now you just click on save record. Okay, now the record got saved. See totally how many records are there? Totally 5 records. See, one by one we will see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally 5 records we have. Okay. So like this you can create. Now let us read the chapter. So you can select the selective fields here. Okay. You can select the selective fields to be sent onto the form by selecting the field name and clicking on this small arrow. This arrow, single arrow I have shown you, know that single arrow you can click on if you whatever field you want to add it to the form. You can select individual fields also in a database or all the fields in a database. Okay. To use all the fields in the table in a form, you need to click on double arrow button. Okay. So notice that the fields displayed under fields in the form section, everything moved from this available fields of SDetails. Okay. Then click on next. You see the setup subform, setup step dialog box of the wizard as shown below. You can select the option add subform if you need to insert the contents in the table in a separate form. Okay, or else you can just click on next. Okay, now you need to arrange the selected fields in a form. You can use different styles from the list displayed. So you can arrange the fields, no, in this order or in this order. You can do the arrangement, and after selecting the arrangement of the form, arrangement of the fields of the form, no, you just click on next. Dialog box will appear like this. So you need to apply the form to display the data. That is, data entry level will be getting selected. So this form is used to display the data. That one you need to enable it, and you need to click on next. And you should see a dialog box wherein you can specify the styles to be used in the form. So the fields border can be no border or flat or 3D look. So this and all you need to remember. Whatever options I have told you, know till now, everything you need to remember as a steps, because this will be asked as 5-mark question also. Even along with DDL, DML commands, how to create a form, you write the procedure. If any question is asked, you need to write the procedure like this. Okay, with the diagram also. Okay, so you should see a dialog box wherein you can specify the styles to be used in the form, and you can choose the color, background color for the form, and you can click the field border, either 3D look or no border or flat you can choose, and click on next. And now you need to give the name for the form. Okay, so you need to specify the form name and click on finish. A form window will appear like this. So we have got the window same like this now. After that, notice that records in the table are displayed automatically within the form that you have just created. So we have also seen 4 records were initially added in the table that was viewed by us, and now we can add the new record to the table using the form by clicking on this small right triangle with the one star symbol. Okay, so with the help of this symbol located at the bottom, you can click on new record symbol, and you can add the values here one by one by using the mouse. Okay, and you have learned to create the records using design view in the earlier sessions. You can add the records using form as displayed below. Like this, we have entered the values also. Okay, and to view the saved records, double click SDetails table name under table sections, a window similar to the one displayed below, and you can display all the details also. See here, we can go to here and we can click on tables, SDetails, we can double click and we can view all the records. See, now we have added Shiva using form only, but that also was added here. Okay. Now reports. So this is the last topic in your RDBMS lesson. Okay. So what is meant by a report? A report helps to display the data in a summarized manner. So normally report means what? It is used to help to display the data in a summary way or summarized manner. So it is used to generate the overall work outcome in a clear format. So overall work outcome is going to be displayed in a clear format with the help of the report. So we can create the reports in the database also. So click on report section under the database in the OpenOffice base application. So here you need to click on report section. Okay. So use wizard to create report, like that you need to click on. Okay. Once you select the option, you should see a window similar to the one displayed below. And now we can generate the report for the table created earlier, that is SDetails table. Click on use wizard to create report option available under tasks. Once you select use wizard to create option, we will see the window similar to the one displayed below. You have to select all the table fields by selecting this double arrow button. Once you click the button, you should see a dialog box similar to the one displayed below, and you need to click on next. Once you click the next, okay, you should see a dialog box similar to the one displayed below. So here you can click on next. Okay, labeling fields also ID want to be changed as ID, and then click on next. You can redefine the label of the fields in the reports, or else you can set the default name itself. Okay, afterwards you need to click next. Once you click the next, you should see a window similar to the one displayed below. See here, if you want to do changes in this label names, you can do changes here, and then you can click on next. See, let us work here. After finishing this, we will work it as a practical. So you can define a grouping for the fields of the table and click next. Okay. Once you click next, you should see a dialog box similar to the one displayed below. And if you want to sort values, no, either in ascending order based on the ID or descending order based on the ID, you can choose it here, sort by. And another field based, if you want to sort, you can sort it. So how many sorting we can perform here? Totally 4 sorting we can perform here. And you can sort the field variables in the report by selecting appropriate field and sorting method. So either ascending or descending, you can sort it, and you need to click on next. We will get the window similar to the one, and here you can choose the styles. Okay, choose the layout for the report. Okay, you can select the layout of the report by selecting appropriate option available under layout of data and layout of headers and footers. So in this section, you can choose whichever layout you want to have in the report, and you can select the orientation also, orientation of the report, either portrait or landscape. Afterwards, you need to click on next, and you should see a window similar to the one displayed below, and you need to give the title for the report. After giving that name of the report, after giving it, you need to click on finish. So you will see a report like this. Okay, now you can create a report containing only name, roll number, phone details. Use different layouts for the report design. Only name, roll number, phone details alone. If you want to view that also, you can choose it by clicking on this use wizard to create report option. Okay, use wizard to create report. Only name, roll number and phone, this alone we can view it. Okay, from the SDetails. Next we will click labeling fields. Name, we want to have a name. Name itself means you can give name itself, or else we can change it as student name. Sorry, see here we can give as student name, like that we want to have. And phone, instead of phone, no, phone number we can give. Okay, next we can give next grouping. No need to you. Do you want to add grouping levels? No. So short options, no, we need to sort according to roll number wise, ascending order. That's it. You can go for layout. So whatever layout here we are choosing, that is displayed here. So highlighted I have chosen. See, flip chart. Okay, and then click on next. Dynamic report, create report now, or modify report layout. Anything if you want to give, you can give. Click on finish. See, the report got generated with the help of only student name. So the name, no, changed as student name, because we have given the label field, no, we have changed as student name, roll number, phone number also. Okay, roll number wise everything is displayed, ascending order only, it is displayed. And it was the report was generated on 4th September 2020. So like that we can get the report, that is overall summary or overall outcome of the table. You can get it with the help of this report option. So this you can practice if you have OpenOffice software in your laptop, you can practice it. Okay, so report helps to display the data in a summarized manner. It is used to generate the overall work outcome in a clear format. Okay, so for this reason, this database is very, very useful to in order to generate the report, and we can use the form in a graphical way. We can enter the data into the database with the help of the form. Okay, so form is used to store information in the table. So with the help of the form, user can uh, uh, get his specified layout, and in that layout he can enter the information into the table. For that reason this form is very, very helpful. So you can revise the sent videos one more time. You can revise all the topics which we have covered in the today's class and be ready for the afternoon test. Thank you, students.